Well then, I might as well talk about this, because it needs to be discussed. So, here it goes. So, the Nick Jr. channel has plans for this week. Well then, what will it be? Airings of Blues Cluesing You, Paddington, Carrie and Lou? Let's see the lineup. Oh. You have got to be kidding me. 2 full days of nothing but Paw Patrol, their biggest show, because of Nick Jr. on Nick. As if that isn't enough for that to air too much Paw Patrol, barely giving other shows a chance, as well as the Nick Jr. channel. Might as well call that Paw Patrol at night instead of, well, primetime Nick Jr., because it's nothing but Paw Patrol. This is way too much to see. Don't get me wrong, I love the weekday lineup, as in weekend mornings, but this is just too much Paw Patrol. Kids will get tired of this. And, well, most of the episodes are like the same thing, but with different missions. This is just too much Paw Patrol to see this on the Nick Jr. channel. Whatever happened to variety? Even though I can blame the Nickelodeon schedule on this, but I am not surprised because 2023 is Paw Patrol's big year for their 10th anniversary. They're celebrating a lot of things with Paw Patrol. Rubble and Crew, Aqua Pups, the upcoming sequel for the movie. But this, I won't be surprised if they decide to pull a Teen Nick on Labor Day thing with Henry Danger, but instead, the Nick Jr. channel with Paw Patrol. Nothing but Paw Patrol. I get it. Cable isn't as good as it used to be, but you can still make some good variety. Just look at FXX. They actually have a pretty good assortment on their animation domination shows. Disney Jr. is doing better than Nick Jr. Even though it airs a lot of Bluey, I'll take that over Paw Patrol. I'll take that over Paw Patrol in terms of reruns. It's not airing that much. Nick Jr. didn't do this with Dora back then. This is just excessive. And it's a shame to see other shows barely getting reruns aside from maybe weekday mornings. It's just not a good idea to see this. It would be nice to see the channel have a little change. Like their own take of Nick Rewind, but Noggin chosen classic Nick Jr. shows. But this, they really gotta resign their current schedule and replace it with a new one. I'm not being too much on it. It's probably for the best because that schedule had a history with movie channels and it doesn't really fit on Nickelodeon that much. Especially on the sister networks with Teen Nick airing way too much Henry Danger and Nicktoons being mediocre at best right now. Overall, I just hope it's just a one-time thing, but I fear that it might get worse one day. Perhaps on Paw Patrol's 10th anniversary, despite it not fully being a Nickelodeon/Nick Jr. original, being a part of Spin Master. But anyway, guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio, signing off. Peace. But as always, too much of a good thing is just not a good thing. Well, too much of anything. Too much of anything. Too much of a bad thing. Too much of a good thing. Too much of anything is just not a good thing. Especially when it comes to scheduling.